Have you been caught in a whirlwind of thoughts lately, overanalyzing every decision, playing every scenario in your mind, searching endlessly for signs, yet feeling more confused than ever? The angels have a message for you today. Stop overthinking and trust your intuition. Yes, beloved soul, they are speaking directly to your heart. Because it's not just about what your mind tells you, it's about what your soul already knows. The angels want you to know that overthinking is not a sign of being thorough. It is often a symptom of fear. Fear of choosing wrong, fear of missing out, fear of disappointing others or even yourself. But your angels say this: you are not here to walk in fear, you are here to walk in faith. And faith, dear one, is closely tied to intuition. Intuition is that quiet, inner voice, the whisper that comes without panic, without pressure. It doesn't shout. It doesn't confuse. It gently guides. Have you noticed it? That sudden knowing, that peaceful nudge, that dream that stayed with you, that moment where your heart said yes, even when your mind couldn't explain why. That is your intuition speaking, and your intuition is the soul's language. It's how the angels whisper to you. But when you overthink, it becomes hard to hear the whispers of your angels. Your thoughts become loud. They race. They spiral. You start doubting yourself, second-guessing every feeling, every choice. But here's what your angels want to remind you of. You were born with divine guidance within you. You are connected to something higher. And your intuition is not just a guess. It's spiritual. Wisdom passed through your soul. Your angels are saying this now. If you would only trust the soft voice within, if you would just believe that peace is your compass, you'd find your way faster than any logical step-by-step plan. Because the truth is, intuition leads you straight to alignment, while overthinking leads you in circles. You don't need to have all the answers. You only need to follow the next clear feeling. Look at the natural world. Does the tree worry about when to bloom? Does the bird doubt its wings? Does the ocean question its waves? No. Because all of creation flows in divine order, and you, beloved soul, are part of that divine design. Your intuition is your inner compass, your divine GPS. It won't always make sense to others. It may not even make sense to you at first, but it feels right. And that is sacred. So how do you begin to stop overthinking and start trusting your intuition? The angels say, come back to your breath. Come back to your heart. The mind spins, but the heart listens. Breathe in. Place your hand over your heart. Ask, what do I feel led to do? Not, what will guarantee a perfect result, but simply, what feels aligned? What feels true? And then wait, feel trust. That is your angelic compass. Every time you choose trust over worry, presence over panic, intuition over analysis, you align with divine flow. You open doors that your mind couldn't predict. You receive miracles that planning alone could never invite. You're not meant to figure everything out in advance. You're meant to walk in sacred cooperation with the divine, one step at a time, one whisper at a time. So today, take this message into your soul. Stop overthinking. Trust your intuition. The angels are with you. They are guiding you even now, through peace, through whispers, through the quiet voice inside. That voice knows. That voice is wisdom. That voice is love, and you can trust it. Let us go even deeper into this sacred message. Stop overthinking. Trust your intuition. The angels are not here to control you. They are not here to force your path. They are here to guide you, to gently point your spirit back to the wisdom you already carry within. They know your struggles. They've watched your sleepless nights where your mind kept racing, trying to find the safest answer, the perfect plan. But here is a truth they want you to understand. There is no perfect plan. There is only perfect presence. Overthinking often comes from a desire to stay safe, to protect yourself from pain. But ironically, it keeps you stuck in fear. It dims your light. It clouds your soul. Your angels whisper, "You cannot protect yourself from life, beloved, but you can prepare your heart with trust. You can walk forward not with certainty in the outcome, but with certainty in your guidance." And that guidance comes not from overanalyzing, but from listening, feeling, sensing. It comes from intuition, that divine nudge that seems to come from nowhere and everywhere at once. Intuition often doesn't make noise. It doesn't bring a flood of thoughts. It brings a calm knowing, an inner peace, a quiet yes. Sometimes it shows up as discomfort, a warning feeling. Other times it comes as warmth, the sense that you are being drawn, called, aligned. Overthinking asks, what if it goes wrong? But intuition asks, what if it's already right? And the angels are gently asking you today, why are you making it so hard to hear your own soul? It's time to shift from controlling to connecting. Here are angel-guided steps to help you trust your intuition and calm your overthinking mind. Step 1. Pause before reacting. When faced with a decision, don't rush to gather opinions, scroll endlessly, or plan 10 steps ahead. Instead, pause, breathe. Let the mind settle like a stirred-up river. Only in stillness does the truth rise. Ask yourself, what do I feel led to do? Not what I fear, not what others expect, but what feels true to me. Step 2. Begin noticing divine signals. The angels speak to you constantly through signs, numbers, synchronicities, feelings. Have you been seeing repeating numbers? Do certain words or songs keep showing up? Does your body feel light when you think of one option and heavy with another? These are not coincidences. These are divine clues sent to support your path. Don't dismiss them. Learn to receive them. Learn to trust that you are being divinely led. Step 3. Create sacred space for intuitive clarity. Your mind is loud, especially in chaos. Your intuition is clearest in peace. The angels invite you to create space each day, just a few quiet moments to breathe, pray, or meditate. Let your heart speak. Let silence reveal what noise has hidden. Ask your angels to help you hear the guidance already being whispered within, and then trust what you feel, not what you fear. Step 4. Be willing to act. This is the most important step. Many people sense their intuition, but they don't follow it. They wait for certainty, they wait for proof. But the angels say, faith is not waiting for a guarantee. Faith is saying yes to the guidance you already feel. And the moment you honor your intuition, heaven moves with you. Some of you are standing before doors right now, decisions that feel too big, too uncertain. But what if the answer is already inside you? What if the angels have been placing gentle feelings in your heart all along? What if it's not about knowing what happens next, but about knowing who you become when you follow truth? You don't need to keep doubting yourself. You don't need to keep asking, what if I mess up? Instead, ask, what if my soul is smarter than my fear? Because it is, because you are connected to something divine, and the more you trust it, the more clearly it speaks. Overthinking has tried to control your life. Now let your soul guide your life. The angels are walking beside you. Their message is simple but powerful. Peace is your guide. Trust is your path. Intuition is our voice within you. And we are always here. Take a deep breath. Feel your heart and take your next step, not with fear, but with faith. See, the angels don't expect perfection from you. They're not asking you to be fearless or to never doubt. They're asking for something far simpler. They're asking for willingness. The willingness to stop obsessing over every possibility. The willingness to stop trying to force a guarantee. And the willingness to say, even if I don't know how this ends, I trust the next step I feel. That is how miracles begin. You don't need to see the entire road. You just need to walk the path, one guided step at a time. And here's the truth. Your angels are reminding you are far more intuitive than you believe. You have heard divine wisdom before. Those gut feelings, those inner nudges, those sudden senses that something is right or wrong. But overthinking has become your filter, dulling the sound of divine guidance. Let the angels clear that filter today. Let them remove the dust of doubt, the fog of fear, the weight of logic that no longer serves you. Because you were born connected to Source. You were designed to feel your way forward. Can you remember a time when your intuition spoke and you didn't listen? What happened? And now? Can you remember a time when your intuition did guide you and you followed it? What happened then? Your soul remembers both. And your angels are here now to encourage you not to live in regret of what you ignored in the past, but to trust that you can hear more clearly now. Because now you're awakening. Now you're listening. Now you're beginning to honor the divine whisper that was always there. When you trust your intuition, you align with your highest path. Not doors open, connections flow, ideas come, synchronicities unfold. You start meeting people who feel like destiny. You find opportunities that feel like alignment, and it's not because you've overplanned your life. It's because you're finally flowing with it. There's one more truth the angels want you to receive now. Your intuition is a sacred channel, and when you trust it, you honor the voice of heaven within you. You become a vessel, a mirror, a beacon of light. You stop second-guessing yourself. You stop chasing signs because you become the sign. So how do you keep growing this trust? How do you stop the spiral of overthinking and start living in divine flow? The angels offer you these simple yet powerful daily reminders. Begin the day with stillness, not screens. Before you reach for your phone, reach inward. Say a simple prayer. Divine light within me, guide me today. Help me trust what I feel and follow what I know. 2. Ask for signs and be open to how they show up. Don't demand answers in a specific form. Sometimes your guidance won't come in words. It will come in feelings, in energies, in subtle shifts. Ask your angels, show me in a way I can feel. 3. Practice intuitive micro-decisions. Start with small things. What should I wear? Which way should I walk? What should I eat today? Then ask, what feels aligned? Not what's smart, not what's familiar, but what feels right in this moment. With every choice made through alignment, your inner voice grows stronger. Intuition is like a muscle. It grows with use, and overthinking loses its grip when you no longer give it power. Your angels are ready to help you, not just today, but every day you invite them in. They say, we do not speak through fear, we speak through peace. So when you feel peace, move with it. And when you feel resistance, pause and listen. You were never meant to carry the burden of having it all figured out. You were meant to co-create, to listen, to dance with the divine. You were meant to trust. So stop overthinking your next move. Stop questioning your path every step of the way. Start believing in the guidance that already lives inside of you. Because that voice, that whisper, it's your angels. It's your soul. It's the divine saying, I'm here. And you are safe to follow. And the angels want you to know this. When you stop overthinking, you don't lose control. You gain connection. You align not just with your desires, but with your purpose. You don't become less logical. You become more divinely led. Your mind has been trying to keep you safe, but your spirit longs to help you soar. And that's the invitation today, and every day moving forward, to live in alignment, to act from peace, to speak with conviction, not from certainty, but from deep inner knowing. That is what intuition gives you. Which path will you choose? The one your overthinking says is safe, or the one your intuition whispers is sacred? The angels aren't forcing your hand. They're simply reminding you, you already know, you already feel what's right for you. The doubt comes only when you try to think your way out of what your soul already knows is true. In every moment, you have two voices available to you. One is loud. It pushes. It demands proof. That's the voice of fear. The other is soft. It whispers. It flows. That is the voice of guidance. And your angels are saying now, choose the voice that feels like love. Choose the voice that brings you peace, even if it doesn't make sense yet. Because peace is a preview of alignment, and intuition is the compass of your highest life. The more you trust, the more you receive. And as you begin to follow that inner compass, small step by small step, you will notice something miraculous happening. You start attracting people who are aligned with your spirit. You begin to feel a sense of ease in your body, even during difficult times. You find that opportunities no longer need to be chased. They begin to appear because you're finally open. The angels say your soul doesn't need convincing. It just needs space. So give yourself permission to stop the mental noise, to step away from overanalysis, and to come back to what's always been yours: divine clarity. And if you're wondering how to strengthen this connection day by day, the angels offer you this prayer of trust. Dear angels, thank you for reminding me that I'm not alone. Thank you for silencing the voice of fear and guiding me back to peace. I surrender my overthinking, my need to control, and my fear of the unknown. I choose now to trust the voice within me, the sacred intuition that leads me closer to love, to truth, to destiny. Let me walk today not in worry, but in wisdom, not in doubt, but in divine direction. Thank you, angels. I am listening, I am ready, I am guided. Amen. Repeat this when your mind gets loud. Repeat this when anxiety creeps in. Repeat this when you feel yourself drifting from the truth, and you will return again and again to the calm center of your soul. Dear soul, the angels see you. They see how hard you've tried to figure everything out. They see the sleepless nights, the decisions you overanalyzed, the dreams you postponed because of fear. And they are wrapping you in their wings now. They whisper, it's time to come home, to trust, to feel, to receive, to stop trying to carry it all. Stop asking your mind to do the job of your spirit, because there are things only your heart will understand. And your angels are sending divine signs every day when you slow down enough to feel them. This is your moment. This is your turning point. From this day forward, you are invited to live not from overthinking, but from divine listening. Your intuition is your superpower, and your angels are always beside you, reminding you. When you trust yourself, you trust the divine within you, and when you act from that place, all things align. Stop overthinking. Start trusting. You are being guided. If this message spoke to your soul, take a moment right now to pause, breathe, and invite your angels in. You don't need to know the full plan. You just need to trust the next nudge. Let peace be your confirmation. Let love be your direction. And let your intuition be your light, because the angels say, you are safe, you are loved, and you are being divinely guided every step of the way. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more angel messages and divine guidance. Your soul is never alone.